954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
And good, wow, good morning. Good morning, Ohana. You are tuned in to INCRadio, GZEM 954, changing lives through God's words. Coming up next is Faith and Melody, but before we begin, we're going to listen to the first song, Come With Me.
Listen to God's words, His message we'll receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words, His love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me. Judgment day is coming, it won't be long. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope of eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Come with me and listen to God's words, His message we'll receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words, His love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope of eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope of eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Don't be afraid to take the baby steps. It's another day. Don't forget God's just a prayer away. Don't give up now. Trust the process and keep learning. And if you need a friend, we're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together.
out there. Aloha, kakahiyaka, everyone out there. To our family, we missed everybody out there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone on Faith and Melody, where we talk about our faith and listen to Iglesia Ni Cristo original music. So if you do have a request out there, go ahead and put it out there just as well. I am Carolyn Shank from Sacramento, District of Northeast California. But guess what? I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Wednesday would not be complete without my best friend here with me. Hello, best
Hello. Hello and good morning to okay, I thought I thought I was muted. Well, good morning to everyone. Hello and happy Wednesday, Ohana. And good morning, magandang madaling araw, Kuya Tech there in the Philippines. To everyone viewing us across the globe. So happy to be back home. Sister Jonah Lopez here from the local congregation of Eastwood District of Edmonton. And yes, hello to you there, my bestie.
hello there. Just wanted to say hello and bonjour out there. We had a great week that we left behind us. I know most of you who knew, we had to, me and my host, Ati Jonah, my best friend here, we had to reset, re energize, and reconnect. So that's what we did over the weekend. And we had a great time, right, Ati Jonah?
Yes, yes. Just a quick shout out to our brethren in Bloomingdale, the local of Bloomingdale. I think it's I don't even know the district anymore because it's just grown so much already. But again, shout out to everyone there, specifically at the Eileen, Kuya Randy, at the Abby, Sister Rach, Weiser, and the family, of course. It was nice to be back home in Chicago because I lived there for quite a while and to see everyone. And what a beautiful experience. And I think, here, what about you meeting my family as well? How was that for you?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to meet new family and become family instantly because it's just, you click right away, knowing that you have the same interest just as well. It was interesting just as well because we were also able to visit two different chapels, right? We were able to see the structures, the beauty, and if you are an architect out there, you would know that just the beauty of the Church of Christ chapels are just so beautiful. So you want to just not only see one, but you want to see as much as you can out there.
Mhm.
And how was the weather out there, Tijona?
Right now, it's actually +2.
I meant over there in Chicago.
Over there in Chicago, it was well, it was considering that it was -29 when I left. When I got there, it was in Celsius, I think it was like -2. So it wasn't so bad. And of course, Atikir, who's always just, warm blooded and would not admit that it was at one very cold and very windy. She was wearing a toque and a hood, but no, she would not say it was cold, but I would say it was cold. But I wanted to mention Atikir because you met someone, a familiar face that was from Sacramento before that you saw at the Chicago chapel.
Yes, yes, we wanted to tour the Chicago chapel out there in Chicago. And surprisingly, as soon as we walked in, we were able to see our beloved Mark Mariano, who was also destined in Sacramento, but was in the locale of Stockton. So Mark Mariano was also there, and the whole family. So we were able to see the whole family and reconnect as well. So this is what I'm talking about. Anywhere you go, Atijona, anywhere you go on vacation, a lot of times, I want to say 95% of the time, you will see a familiar face. Maybe unexpectedly, but you will see a familiar face. So if you're out there and you want to travel, go travel because you don't know who you're going to see or if that person is connected to that person, you already know each other. In fact, when we did attend the Bloomingdale local congregation there, we found out that we had mutual friends there just as well. So that was exciting knowing that we had mutual friends that also visited that same locale. So it was really fun. go out there. If you're willing to travel, go out there and do it.
Yes, and I think you're like what we've mentioned before, anywhere in the world that you go and attend a worship service or even go to the house of worship, right? Right away it clicks. It feels like home. You feel like they're just this one big family. And it doesn't matter where you're from. As soon as you walk in, the welcome is there. The warm welcome is there. That makes everyone just like this one big family inside the Church of Christ. That's why we were very, very happy. And we were also able to share not only our faith, but of course our program, Faith and Melody, to a couple of people there, even to someone that was seated next to me on the plane coming back home. So, yes, out there, it's so easy to share our faith. It's so easy to share even our program, Faith and Melody. So, whenever you have that opportunity to do that, oh, do it. And it feels so good to be able to do that. Take care.
Yes, it does. It feels so good to share our faith. We're always sharing our faith. Again, I always say, if you even if you are at an airport or you are at the terminal waiting for a plane, watch Faith and Melody, but watch it just a little bit louder, right? Instead of volume
Did
two,
that.
go to
I did
volume
that.
five, right? And then they're going to
Yeah.
be curious, right? Because you want them to be curious, and then from there you share. It's so easy. Oh, do you want to share? Do you want to know the link to this program? Or do you like this music? Here you go. This is the beautiful music that we have, originally made from members of the Church of Christ. So easy to share that. It was fun. It was really fun. We do have videos of that. Maybe we'll show that. The video that we made where we were sharing our faith, giving out our INC media cards just as well. But with that, Tijana, we're so excited to have our Ohana here to do our icebreaker, right? Because we're going to have our icebreaker, and we're going to go forward. And we have a great discussion today. Our topic today is Here You Are. Topic is Here You Are. So super excited for that. And our solo flight Kuya Tech out there is Kuya Nico. He is gonna do this. He's gonna do this, and he's gonna do it awesomely done, right? So Kuya Nico, if you can get our bumper, icebreaker bumper out there.
Icebreaker!
Wow, that was like extra loud. I'm like, oops. But okay, we're ready.
Yes, we are ready.
Oh,
Go for it. Sure.
no, it's
Sure. We switch
you
roles.
do it. You do a
What?
good job at
Oh,
icebreaker.
all right. Okay. Oh, Hannah out there. I see everyone out there. Ati Joy, Ati Ivy, Ka
Lenita,
Irene.
Brother Robin, oh, from Westlock. Ka
Yes,
Irene, Ka Meth, Ka Rommel is there. Kamak, yes, everyone's there.
yes.
Mark,
Everyone up there, we are about to start our icebreaker. Icebreaker, super simple. All you have to do is type here. Okay. It's called roll call. So we're going to take attendance here. So it's roll call. Are you here? We're going to ask you a question, and we're going to ask you, are you here? And all you have to do is type here. So are you ready? Those fast typers out there, we're going to look at your answers, okay? First question is, who is tuned in to Faith and Melody? Super
everyone should be
simple.
like, here,
This
here,
should,
here,
yeah, this should be super easy. Everyone should be typing here. We'll give you a few minutes to type here. Who is tuned in to Faith and Melody? Type here
I was like,
on
here,
the
here,
comments.
here, here, here,
Yeah,
here.
they should be here, here, here. It's maybe it's internet's a little slow. so, so yes, that is the question. First question is, who is here? And we will call you
There,
out. We will say hello to you, Atilani from New York.
at the
Uh,
Ivy,
yeah,
Sis
Ivy. Wow, there
JD
you
from
go.
Saskatchewan, Caramel, Kamet, Ate Myrtle, Ate Joy, Ate Isko is there, Ka Irene, Ka Elenita, Sister Shirley. Oh, hello po, Ka Willen Regalado from Thailand. Hello po. Ate Ivy is there. Oh, wow.
See,
Everyone's
there you
there.
go. Roll call. That's who's here. Attendance is here. And the second question is, here we go. Who is at work? Who is at work right now? Say here or type here just as well. Are you at work?
I am at
You're
work
watching,
working on
you're wa-
melody.
working on Faith and Melody.
Working on
You're
faith and melody.
listening to Faith and Melody, but you are at work. You are at work, which is very nice for you to do that just as well, to be able to be at work, still listen to us and still have some fun, right? Still have some fun here. Again, we have Ati Myrtle, Ati Ivy, Ati Joy, Ati Sko. Ati Sko's at home. Ati Lani is there. They are, I assume, at work. Uh, Kamek says 24/7. Yes, never ending, right? It's multitasking, says Ati Myrtle. Um,
One sec, just Ate Mylene or Mommy Mylene Bernice just messaged me. We just missed her. She's in Bloomingdale right now for work.
no way.
Oh no! I'm like, wow. So yeah, so I told her we just left yesterday, but she's there until Friday. We should have known. We should have known. We could have met up with her. But anyway, she's at work. I was just tuned in.
Okay,
There
so
you
she says here, Steve Johnson also says here, Kylie, it says home, but being at home is also a lot of work, right? You have
go.
to,
Mhm.
there's a lot here to multitask. You have the dishes, the laundry, cooking, so many things to do at home. Home is also work just as well. So yes, and then our last question. Okay, well, this is the last question. So it is, who is at home? That is the question. Who is at home? So we have Ati Shirley says she's home. Kaelanita says she's home as well. Atisco says she's home. I'm home. Ati Jonah's home. We are home. Back to our home base here from, again, like I said, we met with each other and was able to reconnect, and had a great time, right, Ati Jonah? Had a great time.
Yes,
I
yes,
think that is
definitely
it. The Ivy says here, so she's maybe home as well.
at
And
home.
Tilani,
Irene is
Irene.
home. I think oh, work from home. She's working from home. Uh, Sister JD and Kalani says she's going to work soon, so she's at home. And Evelina, hello po. She's at home. Kameth is home. And hello po, Ka Kim, also from the District of Saskatchewan. So thank you po, Ka Irene, for always sharing our link to everyone there and even sharing the shared link to someone else as well. Thank you po. Here, the chapel is also my home. Aw, at Myrtle, same, same. So, for us, really, when you're always working, not it's like it is home. Our house of worship is our home. So, yes, Sister Michelle, hello po. Ka Michelle is also
Hello
wife of
po.
a minister of the gospel. Ka Ryan, hello po, and hello to the family. Hugs to the kids for Ka Michelle. Thank you. There you go, at the care. I think we're
Yee,
yes.
that is our icebreaker there. Just wanted to get to break the ice a little bit and to relax everyone before we jump into our topic here, which is here you are. Um, because we have a beautiful song that's coming up as well, we're going to focus on the here you are, right? Here you are, all of you that are here. We thank you for taking the time to watch Faith and Melody and giving us this opportunity to chit chat with all of you, right? So with this, the next musical break that we are going to take is entitled "Here I Am." So, Kuya Nico, let's take it away. We'll be right back with Faith and Melody.
Like the sun and moon that brighten up the skies, you brighten up my life. Like the stars that align, this feeling feels right. So please hold my hands tight.
this be true? Do you love me too? Here I am praying that it would be you. Here I am thinking of the best day I had with you, smiling like the sun, bright and cheerful. Here I am, feeling the butterflies in my stomach, soaring so high, unstoppable, wonderful, like the sun and moon that brighten up the skies. You brighten up my life like the stars that align. This feeling feels right as you hold my hand tight. Whoa, whoa. Our love will last all our life. Here I am thinking, could this be true? Do you love me too? Here I am praying that it would be you. I close my eyes and pray to God above, taking Him I found true love. Here I am thinking, could this be true? Do you love me too? Here I am praying that it will be you. Whoa. Here I am. Yes, here I am. Yes, here I am.
And welcome back. And yes, here I am. And here's Atikir as well. And here you are as well, our Ohana. And thank you for tuning in. And just want to acknowledge Brother Montreville Boy, who is a supervising producer of that original Iglesia Ni Cristo original music. Here I am. Very nice. And Kuya Nico saying, "Oh, I hope I have that voice. Very nice voice." But Kuya Nico, Atikir and our Ohana, if you didn't know, he used to sing on air Like we would request a song, and he would sing, and he was like, "Oh, Auntie Jonah, that's during the pandemic." So I'm like, "We can still do that. We'll try. We'll try one of these days to ask Kuyanita to render us a song."
Ooh, yes. Maybe send it to us and we could play it
Mhm,
for
mhm.
one of our segments.
Yes, yes, we will do that. Kuya Nico, if you don't mind, if you can put us side by side so then they can see us matching. There you go. Thank you, Kuya. Thank you, Kuya. Here you go. Okay. On to our topic discussion, which is, you know, already on the second week. Can you believe like time flew by? Already on the second week of 2025, and who would really have thought of like, oh, we'll see 2025? Like probably 10 years ago, we're like thinking, would I still be alive? 5 years from now, but now 10 years from 10 years ago, 10 years after. And just like, it feels just like yesterday, it was 2024. Now we're already on the second week. And although there were ups and downs, we have celebrated many, many wonderful things. And yes, we're still here and you're still here, our Ohana. If I may quickly share, yesterday, my flight and even Atikir's flight, we were both delayed. And I was supposed to be back in Edmonton at 9 in the evening, but it got canceled, it got delayed, mechanical issue, and I wasn't supposed to be back till 6 a.m. this morning. But we know this, right? We pray and we say, God, help us direct our path, protect us, in our prayers. And sure enough, we went to the airport and asked if my flight can be rerouted, and praying, of course, oh God, I want to be able to perform my duty on Faith and Melody, or else I take care with me like solo hosting. And sure enough, yes, it was late, but I was able to make it. So then I was rerouted to Montreal instead of Toronto, and I made it safely back home. Uh, Late midnight, but it's okay because I made it back home safely. And the power of prayer, the power of trusting our Almighty God in our prayers. And so for 2025, because it's still early on, we have said this before, that it doesn't have, if you're changing or making goals, setting up goals, right, it doesn't have to start January 1st, and then if you didn't make it, then oh, it's done. No, you can start anytime. You can even start now if you have any goals that you want to pursue, or any challenges you want to pursue. So our question is, what commitments have you thought of taking on for 2025? And on this one, I really have to acknowledge Ate Eileen Makatangay and Kuya Randy. They were the brethren in Bloomingdale who we stayed with. And if we are able to have a show or have a topic on organization, they would have a record for being the most organized. Like before getting there, I was telling Atikir, open any closet, open any drawer, and you won't find any mess. And sure enough, Atikir was like, wow. So what is my commitment that I thought of doing? Yes, I will start organizing my closet and really declutter, because I have been saying this to myself that I will do it, but it keeps getting, pushed to the side. But I just got so inspired that I will commit myself to doing that. I won't, I take care, this is my commitment. God help me on
Okay.
this. That before the end of January, I will do that. Because I still have quite a
Really?
long ways to go. But before the end of January, that's what I'm gonna do, to organize really organized. And, I don't know why, but it's hard for me to throw away things. I've got that sentimental value on almost everything. And so even wrappers, even like, oh, I have to find a way to just organize and declutter, really declutter. I'm sure my closet will be so happy. It'll be able to to breathe. And so what about you, Adikir? What commitments have you thought of taking on for 2025? And yes, our Ohana, we want to hear from you. What are your commitments for 2025? Go for it, Adikir.
Well, I know the year has just started, and we're all here getting older. We're all here just keeping busy all the time. I think for me, what I do want to commit is to spend time with our family and loved ones as much as possible, right? No amount of money, no amount of funds should not stop us. Well, it kind of does stop us. Let's try not
Up to
to,
a certain point, right?
but just a little bit, right? To a certain point. But if
Yeah.
you can do it, the 1 week that we had together with Tijona, uh, for us to be together is one that I do treasure because we don't get to see each other in person very often. And sometimes when you are on vacation like that, you meet new people, which again you add on to your list of friends and family, and you add that on, and it just continues to go on. And then the people it just starts to grow, right? Because then wherever you go, you have some place to go, you have somewhere to go, and you just never know what life brings you, whether something might happen, or you get a phone call, and a family member might be in the hospital, or they might have gotten into a car accident, or they might have gotten into something. You want to be able to say, hey, you know what, the next time I have the chance to see you, I want to come see you. The next time I have free time, I want to call you and spend that time with you. That commitment for 2025, maybe we already do it now, but I think we should do it even more. Life is short, and you never know what tomorrow brings, right? Ati Jonah, you don't know what today brings.
Totally.
And yeah, and go, no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, totally agree to that. Spending quality time. The last time I was in Chicago was 10 years ago, and a lot have changed. Kids have grown, and you don't want to wait so long to spend time with them. Like what you said at the care, time, like in life is too short. Like you just don't know. You don't want to. I was chatting with my seatmate in the on the plane, and she started, telling me about spending quality time with family. And this is so true. She says, I don't want to spend time visiting family because of a funeral. And unfortunately, a lot of times, that's the only time you get to go to a place. It's because why wait for that sad moment? You know, why not? Even if there's no occasion, no wedding, nothing like that, just if you can, because it's hard to say, oh, go for it, because we have to be practical, we have to be realistic about, of course, finances is going to be involved, right? But save up little by little and have that vacation, even a quick one, to just visit family and friends, because like we said, we don't know what tomorrow will bring, and you don't know when you're going to be able to see them. And so even for Akikira and I, kind of joking aside, we're like, oh, 2025 goals, more travel, but it just feels so wonderful to be able to spend quality time with family, really quality time. And I'm sure, everyone would love to do that. Everyone would love to be able to spend quality time. And it's not just Atikir and I, but even, our families that we visited, they're also like, oh, visit more often, don't wait 10 years. So we'll try and see, what we can do about that. But on to,
Yes.
the commit. Yes,
Oh,
Atikir.
no, no, no. If you're, I just want to say, with that, uh, we can always replace the funds. We can, but you don't replace the memories that you make out there. It's unforgettable, It's so memorable that you just think, why don't I do this more often? Why not? I mean, even before we left Chicago, I was already asking Auntie Jonah, where's our next destination? Where are we going next? Because again, we don't know. Life is short. You don't get to see these people. Originally, we had wanted to go to Chicago for a long time, and when we finally made these plans, I told her, Chidona, let's go because this is your town as well. Let's go. And she finally booked. She finally booked. And we were able to go. And again, I know 110% there's no regrets, right? No regrets. So if you go and you want to go visit someone or you even just want to go see a new place, Saskatchewan, I see Saskatchewan a lot. I think that might be a new place that we might want to come visit because I do want to see Ati Oz as well. I want to go and go meet her as well. But there's just, you just randomly pick a place. There's people there. I don't know anyone in Saskatchewan. For example, right? Why not plan it? It doesn't have to be a long time. We can go for a weekend. We can go say hello. Again, the number one thing for us is visiting the Church of Christ chapels out there because they're so beautiful. They're different colors, different structure, different. They're so different, but they're all so beautiful. And you got to go do that. That's my goal or my commitment is to go and see as much as I can in 2025, as much as Ohana out here. And I'm gonna try and drag Ati Jonah with me and see if she's gonna come with me and make more memories, right? Right, Ati
Well,
Jonah?
why not? Why not?
Why not?
Connecting with brethren, connecting with family. Why not make that a goal? Really, connect and be present. And it's priceless. It's something we cannot just instantly say, oh, I wish I had done this or I wish I had done that. Do it if you can. Do it if you can. Commit to doing it. Like reconnecting with family, especially now that excuse me, especially now that um well, we say pandemic is over, right? We're able to travel more. Like if you can do it, do it. Don't wait and don't push it for next time or next year.
Yeah,
If you can do it now, do it. Just
yeah.
do it.
You can't always say, "Oh, I'm waiting for the right time." When
Mhm,
is the right time, right?
mhm, yeah.
You have to make the time. You
Mhm,
have to make the time. Again, through this experience, we started off 2025 with a quick vacation. It was a quick vacation, and it was like I said, it was a reset, a re-energize, and a reconnect for us.
mhm,
So if we
mhm.
could do it, you guys could do it. You could do it. Give it a try. Again, quick weekends, meet new people, reconnect with people you've already known from before. And I know some of you on the chat travel a lot or has moved to different places, different cities. Go back to your stepping ground and see who's out there still, and say hello, or who's grown, or who has kids, who's gotten married. It's nice to see those changes as well. You can tell everyone's been moving up. Everyone's leveled up. It's not staying stagnant. Everyone has moved up in life. So why not? Right? Why not,
Yeah.
Ati Jonah?
Yes, and just want to share our Ohana's commitments for 2025 as well. So Cam Math G Cruz, the wife of our DMM advisor, Caromel, she says, this time I'm hoping to be able to take care of our house plants. Just started my plantita journey. Ooh. And
Wow.
Ate Care is the person to ask about plants. You should see her house with this greenhouse corner there in her house. It's beautiful. Ate Ivy says, my commitment is to lessen my carb and sugar intake, kind of like Ka Irene as well. Religiously do healthy lifestyle. Yes, why not? Why not? Well, that was part of the goal that I was trying to set until we had to go on vacation. So, but do you know what? Honestly, at Tikir, I think I actually lost weight than gained weight on our vacation.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I was eating. I don't know because my pants were like looser. So, but it's good. It's good.
Okay. Okay.
I think Isla says committing to giving and receiving love. Ooh, I like that. And hello po Evangeline Makayan. She says, I love your color po, Ate John and Ate Care. Oh, thank you po. And Ate
Thank you.
Melvin, good morning and hello. Brother Robin says, this coming year, I'm going to try and lose weight and be more physically fit. Being healthy, it's beneficial for us, especially for us members of the Church of Christ, because we always say, how can you serve and how can you perform if you're sick? If you're always sick, right? So we do need to take care of our physical body, right? As much as we take care of our spiritual body, we need to take care of our health, which is, not a bad idea to start off. Like, to drink a lot of water. That's number one on my list as well. Drink more water and more veggies and fruits instead of like the meats, which is, well, at my age, I should already be doing that. But I also want to say hello po to Kafroila, who's becoming a regular on Faith and Melody. She's from
Yay.
she's from my locale. She's a deaconess, and she's a
Opo.
yes, she's a grandma of these two cute boys, JB and Felix. Ray, yes, I think is their last name, because they're so cute. They're in the choir, and they speak Tagalog fluently, and they call Ate Kayla Auntie whenever we see her. Thank you, po. And she says, "Good morning to our dear, beautiful inside out sisters, Sister Jonah and Atikir. Thank you, po, for that. Oh, awesome. Wrapping it up, it's healthy living, taking care of house plants, travel, organizing, decluttering. It's nice to just start the year off like right. Really, really declutter, and I'm gonna need maybe 3 boxes to just give away or put away. Yes, to just have that space so that my closet can breathe a little bit. I think.
Yes, yes. And I don't know if you read Ati Joy Pascual's comment. She says she will commit to start waking up earlier than before and be physically fit and eat healthier. She says
Oh,
she already feels the signs of symptoms of being in the 40s. So being in the
oh
40s is the new
dear.
20s, right? I know that's still young. Those
Is
are
that
still the
Auntie
baby
Ivy
years.
or Auntie Joy?
Ati Joy.
Auntie Joy, I'm 16. You're feeling it at 40. Can you imagine? But I'm feeling it. But you know what? It's true. You will start feeling it. I'm just like always like jolly and oh, I'm 60. Thankfully, I am in perfect health condition. I don't have any, maintenance or any of that. But I do take care of myself. I do really take care of myself. And to me, sleep is very important. Um, it will, when you wake up in the morning and you've had sufficient number of hours of sleep, you'll feel different. And likewise, if there's only like an hour or 2 hours of sleep during the night, you'll be like, oh, you don't know if you can focus and you can have the energy to work. But if you have a good night's sleep, that's another one that we'll try and see and improve on. I think.
Yes, yes. Get your rest in for your body. It is for your health. It is for your body just as well. And there is no weight or shape or size to be healthy. Just as long as you eat healthy, you physically get a little bit that exercise, get your heart going. Um, physically get up. Stand up once in a while. Don't I don't want anyone to feel that they have to be skinny to be healthy because you
That
could
is
also
so correct. That
um,
is so correct. I take care.
you could
Because
be any shape and size, but you just need to be healthy. That's what's important out there as
actually,
well.
you know what? I saw someone say walking. I didn't screenshot it to put it in our chat, but someone had said walking to do at the joy will commit. Oh, I thought it was walking. It's waking up early,
Waking,
but
yeah,
walking is
waking
another
up
one.
early.
I think it was at the Jocelyn who said walking
Walking,
as well.
maybe. Yeah, and I mean, you don't have to, we say get your sleep in, but that doesn't mean sleep till later in the morning. You still set your alarm and maybe get physically fit just as well. And you get up, go around the house if you have to walk around the house and just keep busy. Again, the plants, watering plants and taking care of your plants. That'll keep you busy. Physically doing things around the house will keep you busy, but just stay healthy. That's what's important. It's not really about, the losing the weight. It's more about what's inside, right? Taking
Yes.
care of yourself, what's inside,
Mhm.
out there. Be open with it. I know we always say, oh, more veggies, more this and more that. But give it a try. Give it a try. I know we all want to be healthy, at least for 2025, so we can make these commitments and we could stay, we could be here longer, especially be here for our children and our loved ones and our friends and best friends and all those that are out there. We want to be here with them, right? Because we always say life is short because we want to be here just as well to serve our Almighty God, right? So with
Yes,
that,
yes.
with
With
that,
that,
Janelle.
can I just greet Kanimo, who is your is it DMM or CFO? Kanimo,
CFO.
CFO. There you go.
CFO
Hello.
advisor, yes. Hello po, Kanima.
Oh,
Thank you
thank
for
you
tuning
both for
in.
yes, thank you both for tuning in. And a quick happy birthday to the resident minister of Ate Joy, Kajun Makayan, and as well as happy birthday and belated happy birthday to Ka Irene. And woohoo!
Woohoo! Happy birthday sa'yo.
There you
Yippee!
go.
Wow, we got the birthday
That's for
song.
all the birthday celebrants out there. And yes, greetings from Sister JD, Ate Oz, hello, greeting, their District Minister Cover Meal and wife Ka Irene Makaspak. Happy birthday. So there you go.
And
Awesome.
Auntie Melvi says that she's not a morning person. So this year she's going to reframe her mindset to changing that way and not feel this way anymore. So she's been waking up early than she normally does. So it's all about, again, your mindset. If you want to do this, get up early and kind of make yourself get up and make it a habit. Because once you make it a habit, it's just as well as, waking up, fixing your bed, and then get your day started, right? Because once you start doing that and you continuously make it consistent, it'll almost be a habit where it's almost nothing, and then you can go on to the next list as well. I do want to say, I want to say hello to our beautiful, beautiful Auntie Nell.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Auntie Nell, she is out there saying hello, and she misses us. I know she didn't write it here, but I know in her mind she said she misses us here on Faith and Melody. So Auntie Nell, thank you. She is in the Bay Area, California, just as well out there in. It's a little bit colder there in the Bay because she's closer to the water. So hello there, Auntie Nell. Thank you for joining us also, and I think that's it. Right, Auntie Jen?
But you know what? Cousin Nida had opened the acronym of the day challenge. Dun, 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 dun.
Yippee!
And so, first she says, here you are, hopeful for everyone, radiantly, earnestly yearning over unstoppable, amazing, remarkable. She says she can't figure something out for E. So, person of Ohana. So,
Yay.
and she has another one, yearning over unstoppable, amazing, remarkable. Everybody of Ohana FNM. There you go. She thought of something. So, yes, the challenge for acronym of the day is up and it's there. Make sure to put in your input and to make sure that, yes, you join. We'll see who is going to win the acronym of the day today.
Yay.
Acronym of today.
Today.
Yes, today. And before we continue, this is a very nice verse of the week, and from someone who have already lost my parents, this is something to really listen and pay attention to. So, Kuya Nico, if you are ready, let's play our verse of the week.
There are some things in life that are painful to talk about, especially the loss of a parent. It's difficult to just think about, but the fact remains, death is a part of life. One can feel a whole range of emotions when a loved one passes away, and something that might be missing is a sense of hope. But even in those darkest moments, the Bible still provides us with wisdom and guidance. Hi, I'm Brother Andre Silva, and for this week's verse of the week, we will read Psalm 27:10. Even if my father and mother leave me, the Lord will still take care of me. Now, losing a parent, though painful, should not make us feel abandoned. Our parents, being God's instruments to bring us into this world, diligently took care of us, worked so hard to provide for our every need, materially and especially spiritually. They did this so that they would have the peace of mind that should the time come that they be laid to rest, there is that guarantee that the Lord will still take care of their child. So for members of the Church of Christ, strive for God to remain your faithful companion. Remember what was taught to us from our childhood. Hold on to God's promises. Have that holy fear of God, and to always believe and trust in and rely on what the Lord God can do for us. Let this reminder of the Holy Scriptures be a source of strength for each one of us during difficult moments, that God will still continue to love us. This is our verse of the week. Stay safe, stay strong, stay faithful. God bless.
Thank you, Brother Andre. I know what it feels like to lose not just a parent, but both. My mom and dad had passed way back, and when you talk about that, it just feels like yesterday that they're gone. And so true that even if you've lost a loved one or parents, God will always make you feel like you're never alone. And his promises are very true that he will be there. He had always been there for us. Even with Kuya Henry, he also have lost his parents a while back. But having God to call on to is it's a must. And God will never, never, never leave us. And he has never left us. So, if you've lost a loved one, you've lost a parent, just play that verse of the week over and over. It'll give you strength to say, I have God on my side. And I've got family. I've got my best friend here. I've got my family inside the Church of Christ. And that's why we keep saying, spend the most time with family, because life is short. We don't know what tomorrow brings, right? But on to our next song. Before we continue, we will pause for another musical break for another INC original music. And this time it is entitled, What If? We'll be back with our topic discussion on Here You Are. Take it away, Kuniko.
Maybe next time I would always say I stood you up, I turned you down. You could have stopped inviting me. I always think what could have been if you gave up so easily, would have never found the true church of Christ. What if you quit on me when I said no the first time? What if you moved on and never asked me again? Thank God for you, my friend, for not giving up on me because of your unselfish ways. I'm reconnected now with God. He showed mercy on my soul. The sure hope of salvation I found in the church of Christ. Faith alone thought it was all I needed. I've been serving God the way I wanted. Didn't want to hear that I had to change. Many practices I used to do, refused to live my life anew till I heard the truth. It opened my eyes. What if you quit on me when I said no the first time? What if you moved on and never asked me again? Thank God for you, my friend, for not giving up on me because of your unselfish ways. I'm reconnected now with God. He showed mercy on my soul, the sure hope of salvation I found in the church of Christ.
And welcome back to Faith and Melody, where we talk about our faith and play original INC music. So if you do have a request out there, let us know. It's still early. Kuya Nico here is waiting to get us our songs out there if you want to hear something special just as well. We're talking about here you are, here you are, right? We talking about spending time with loved ones and friends and making time because life is short and we don't know what can happen at any time of the day. We don't want to plan and say, oh, I'm going to come visit you, next year. I will be there next year for sure. You don't know that for sure. Make it as soon as possible. Work is always there. The funds can be replaced, but the memories will always be there, right? Making time for those that we want to spend time with and make some more memories just as well. I know life can get really busy um, and active. That may become a little overwhelming to all of us. Just get overwhelmed and get really busy. Sometimes we forget that we need to slow down and they say slow down and smell the roses, right? It is important to balance and prioritize taking care of ourselves. We got to take care of ourselves. We talked about eating healthy. We talked about getting enough sleep, because if you're not 100% when you go and attend worship services or you go to activities, you're not feeling 100%. You're feeling sluggish, so you're not giving that 110%. Give yourself that rest, give yourself that time, and eat a balanced meal as much as you can. Try not to skip meals. They always say breakfast is the most important because it starts off your day. Even if you get like a little bit of something in your stomach, uh, go do it. Go do it. So the question is, what do you do to manage your time wisely? What do you do? Um, again, we want to prioritize ourselves, right? Take care of ourselves. We can't take care of anybody else if we're feeling sick, right? You got to be that 100% to take care of others that are around us. And you really have to look in the mirror. We've told this, you have to love yourself, right? You have to love yourself. Tell yourself, look in the mirror and
It's
say,
my
hey,
core.
beautiful. Smile
Smile.
more. Get those, yeah, get those wrinkles out of there, and we want those smiling wrinkles just as well, right? Well, those are happy wrinkles, right? We want
Happy
the happy
wrinkles,
wrinkles.
right?
Yes, the happy wrinkles, and just tell yourself you are.
Oh, Kenny.
Thanks,
Oh.
Kriya. You are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful person out there. Smile, smile, because you got to show off what you have, right? Show off what you have. So, what do you do to manage your time wisely, right? Simplify your routine. I know sometimes you get into a routine and you just continuously just, boom, boom, boom. That's the same routine you're going to do. You keep on going. But no, sometimes it gets really busy out there. And sometimes we forget we have children at home. Sometimes we forget that there's things to do around the house. Sometimes we forget, oh, we forgot to do grocery because I'm so busy working, or we just keep each other so busy. Why not slow down, right? Slow down. Maybe your routine might have 5 things to do in one day. Why not cut it down to three, right? Yeah, right, Kirani. Boom, 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 right there.
Yes.
Just go for it, right? Go for it. Or if it's not something that you need to do that day, do it the next day, right? Do it the next day. It'll still be there. It'll still be there waiting for you. So why overwhelm yourself um, and stressing on things that doesn't need to be stressed? Simplify your routine because relax. If you feel tired, go sit down for a little bit. Relax. It doesn't have to be done at that moment, right? If your laundry is piling up, it's okay. It'll still be there. Right?
Yeah.
It'll still be there, right? It'll still be there. But you could also do it one at a time, one load at a time, right? You don't have to do 5 loads in one day. You could do 2 loads in one day. So simplify your routine and just slow down, right? Again, think about yourself because we want you to be here. We want you to be where you need to be uh, when we need you, right? How about you, Ati Jonah?
Well, you mentioned, we do get overwhelmed at times. Like there's just so much to do. And I love what you said to prioritize taking care of ourselves. Like, how can you take care of someone if you yourself is not well, if you yourself is not healthy? If you're the one who's always sick, how can you take care of your family? And when you said simplify your routine, you know, being away as a mom, I know I think you're the same at the care. We're on vacation, but I'm thinking, oh, is the house in order? Is everything in order? You've got your mind just continuously working. Like you gotta slow down. I heard this from someone. I heard it from a restaurant owner who's actually taking a break. He says, you got to take a break, or there's something about, or time. Oh, I have to remember what is that. It's you got to take a break, or I think sickness will make sure to take that break for you, something like that. In short, it's like don't wait till something is wrong with you to realize that you do need to take a break. Because we can only do so much. We can only do so much. Like I want to organize after seeing at the Eileen's house how organized she is. I just want to get rid of everything that's in my closet and just organize everything. But in reality, I can't do that. Just one day, I can't do that. It won't happen. But if you do, like, say, one closet at a time, like you said, at the care, like, simplify your routine. Like, I can't because I also work full time, so I have to set a time to be able to say, okay, today I'm gonna do my basement closet. Get rid of what you don't need, and really get rid. Okay, not put them in boxes and store them away. Really get rid of them. So to be able to manage my time wisely, I would set aside maybe say 1 hour or 2 hours in a day, do this closet, and then have a list, right? Kuya Rani says, pace yourself. Like,
Yes.
because you will get tired too. You will exhaust yourself. So, you can probably do, like I said, 2 hours today, prioritize this closet. Whichever, I would say, do you do it whichever is the most difficult or the easiest? How do you do it, Atikir, when you're prioritizing? Do you go difficult to less difficult or the other way around?
I do. I do. I take the most difficult task, the most hard task, and do it that way. So then that's out of the way. So then,
Out of the way,
as I
right?
progress, it gets it gets
It's okay to
easier.
say progress. That's a Canadian way of saying it.
I
It was
almost
there.
it was almost there.
It was there.
It gets easier and easier. Now, I wanted to bring that up as well. I know it's hard to envision what we're talking about with Auntie Eileen that we saw at her house in Chicago. Everything was, it had its place. Everything was in tip-top order. Not everyone can be like that, and not everyone needs that. You have to be you, right? You have to be you. And if that's something that you want to do, it's something we want, but is that something we need? There might be things that she has that you don't need.
Mhm.
And then there's things that you have that she doesn't have, and then you prioritize what you have in your closet, right? Do you need that? Maybe you do, and
Mhm.
maybe you don't. But if you do, keep it. Don't just I know that, when we say, throw get rid of the ones that we don't need or we haven't used, but what if you did, right?
Mhm.
Maybe just put it off to the side, or you can store it.
Yes.
But get it, you can box it up and maybe put it in the garage or put it in storage, put it away, because you just never know. The different needs for different people, right? So with that, take your time. I know you have this task now that your inspiration is to clean up all the closets, maybe get rid of some clothes. Slowly is when you go out there and buy 2 outfits, get rid of 5 outfits, right? You
No,
don't you
what I'm gonna do is first get rid of an outfit or two so that I have a reason to buy something. But less of that, to see
we
less of
can't do
the
that. Yeah,
buying.
less of
I
that.
want to save more because I want to
Change
travel
the
more.
ratio. Change the ratio on that, right? Because they always say when you travel when you travel to a different place, they haven't seen that outfit. So go to a different place and bring that outfit, right? Why buy new outfits when you go travel? So
It,
pace yourself on
it's
that,
less
right?
shopping for me this year, definitely. More travel, less
Oh,
shopping.
sure. Okay. Good luck. Good luck on that one. But don't we won't do the impossible yet, but we're gonna do our best to organize our houses as
Mhm.
well, right? Because we want to live simply. Because as members of the Church of Christ, we do get more than we ask for, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of times we say, "Oh, I can only afford a pair of jeans." But yet we come home with maybe 2 bags of clothing, right? And that's a blessing. That's a blessing that our Almighty God gave us, because He says, "Just jeans? That's it? Here, let me give you more to buy more things." Right? So these are things that we have to also look at, that it's not a burden, or it's not a mess, or it's a clutter. It's actually a blessing that we are getting. Uh, for example, shopping, right? We are blessed to be able to do that. But again, but how do you manage that? How do you manage your time wisely, Ate Jonah? When you want to do that, how are you going to manage that? Because you do work all day. How are you going to manage to rearrange, or to declutter, or reorganize?
It's all about commitment. You have to commit to doing it because it's easy to say, "Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll organize." Mindset and discipline. You have to have that to make sure that, do you really want to do it, or you're just saying it? "Oh, I'm going to organize." Because you know what? I'm going to challenge myself that um, we'll probably have an episode of anything about organization, and I will show you, like, maybe the before and after, like, whoa,
Oh, wow. Before and after? Yeah,
right?
that would
And
be
just,
so good. Yeah.
just to challenge yourself and to really push yourself that you want to do it, you want to commit to it. Because, like I said, it'll be easy for us to say, "Oh, I'm a member of the Church of Christ and I'll share my faith." But do you have the commitment to do it? Do you really
Mhm.
go out of your way to do it? Like us, when we traveled, we had our Faith and Melody cards with us, and we weren't just showing and we weren't just sharing Faith and Melody. I had to say, of course, I have to say, I am a member of the Church of Christ. I'm from Canada and she's from Sacramento. We're here, but we're sharing our faith. You really have to be brave enough to say, I'm a member of the Church of Christ, and we have this program, Faith and Melody, where we talk about our faith. That's one thing that you need to do, and take the time to do that. Take the time to do that. And how would you be able to manage your time wisely, especially for someone who's like me, who is a full-time, I am full-time at work. Just take it one step at a time. Just slowly take it one step at a time. Prioritize. Make a list, like what Ate Malvi said. I have a checklist according to priorities, and use my alarm and timer to make sure that I don't lose track. Which is true. Like, let's say if you are going to, like for me, if I'm going to organize my closet and I set 2 hours, like I love that idea of setting an alarm. 2 hours is done and you're not done. Gotta stop, because you also have other, work to do. You gotta, maybe organize the kitchen or cook or go grocery shopping or perform your duty. So you have to set a time to make sure that the time that you set is practical and realistic. That, okay, you have 2 hours, make the most of that 2 hours to get things done. Ate Meth says, I usually make a checklist also for the whole week and accomplish them with a daily to-do list. Oh, I like that. You already have your to-do list for the week, and then daily you check off, like kind of like us at the care. Remember, like we want to visit, the North Chicago House of Worship, and we did like check. We want, remember when we were like,
Yeah.
we did that, right?
Yes.
So we did plan, these things, that what we are gonna do and where we're gonna go. And so, that's, an easy way of doing it, managing your time like that. And there you are. Here we are back at home.
Yeah.
We were able, there was only one that we missed, but God has another plan for us, because it even worked very well, because we were supposed to have this kind of like a short boat cruise for 45 minutes to, just kind of like see the scenic view of Chicago, right? We missed it by what, 2 minutes? We didn't make it, right? So we were like so upset. We're like, oh, But again, Atikir said, well, maybe the boat will sink. That's why, God didn't allow us to get out to that boat. Right?
Yeah.
Just let me know, right? And we said, okay, what can we do? Because we had time. So we turned around and we said, okay, let's go find a place to see the Chicago skyline. Mind you, it was when we were going to ride the boat, it was foggy. You can't see anything. It was not, not a perfect night to see and to ride the boat, because it was cold. But as soon as we got to the park where we were going to look at the skyline, the Chicago skyline, it was so clear. The night was so clear. Everything worked. Everything planned out according to God's plan. That's why we missed that boat ride, because we needed to see this one. So, you know what? Take it, as God's plan. How can we
Yes.
manage our time wisely? Let Him be the driver. Pray and trust, that His plan will work for you, and go with that flow,
Yes.
go with His direction, right, Atikir?
Yes, I think that if you do make plans and it doesn't go through, don't forget it's not that you're not getting it done. It's God's protection, right? He's protecting you from something. Again, with our flights, with for example, Ati Jonah's flights to and from our destination, she just had so many delays, and it's not that the plans were messed up. It was more like, oh, God was protecting you from something. So look at it that way just as well. Auntie Eliza Julian out there from Sacramento says there's something for her that works. It's called time blocking, which I've done also before. It's
Ooh.
like a game, because it's like you block a time, like you said, Auntie Jonah. you block maybe 2 hours to do a certain task.
Task.
And once that task is done, okay, that's it. It's okay. You've done it for 2 hours. Go to the next task and then maybe come back to that one later on. It doesn't have to be all day. It doesn't have to be overwhelming where you're just like, oh, I didn't get it done. I want to get this done so fast. Sometimes, and I've heard this from somebody, that because sometimes most of you work 5 days a week. And then, we're busy with our duties at church and we're just so busy, right? Sometimes you have to take that day off, right? You have to take that day off, maybe pretend to be sick, just so that you have time to do your housework, right? Or maybe even just spend time at home, just relax, right? And take it easy. Sometimes you just, like I said earlier, I told you, you gotta slow it down. You gotta slow it down. Yes, sometimes, like Kayana says, boom, boom, boom. It's work, work, work. You're just so busy and you forget you have to take care of yourself, to take that time to take care of yourself, because it's very important to take care of yourself. If you haven't already looked in the mirror and told yourself that you're beautiful, go do it now. Go do it now, because that's all of your, it'll put a smile on your face. It really does. And you have to have that confidence. You have to love yourself, right? To love others. Love yourself.
Kuya Nico.
I almost choked on that. I almost choked, but Kuya. So yeah, do that, right? I know that that story about taking the time from work. You're listening. I know you're listening because you're commenting right now. So yes, so take that time for you, right? For you. Sometimes you just need that time, and manage it, right? Okay. So
Yes. And
with that,
1 second.
well,
Well, I wanted to read some of the comments. Our
okay.
Ohana, they're engaging with us. So, Brother Robin, hello po. Brother Robin is from West Lock, one of our worship services here in Edmonton. He says, I usually put my tasks that I have to do on my phone so I don't forget what has to be done during the day. Same with me. I use my phone because you always have your phone with you. I have so many journals and planners that
Hmm.
I have to confess. He'll be good for like the first week or two, and then it's like it sits there. But yes, on my phone, I do that. I do almost my. I utilize my phone's calendar so very well that everything that I need to do is there. So good job, Brother Robin, and Cousin Ida says, avoid multitasking too, she says. Well, I try. Well, I think I would say I'm good at multitasking. Like, let's say being on the program and my load of wash is already going by the time, we have a musical break, I can put them in the dryer kind of thing. So that's kind of like my multitasking. But at take care, there is someone who wants to stay anonymous, who wants to request 2 songs, and before we go on to our heartbeats, this one is okay. I'll say it's a he who wanted to play this for someone special, and
Woohoo.
the title is "Stay Strong and Patiently Waiting." And so
Oi.
I know, well, there are 2 songs that we like,
Aww.
and so they wanted it to be they wanted it to be a secret, but why not? Why
Why
don't we
not?
play that song request? Again, it's Stay Strong and Patiently Waiting. So Kuya Nico, if you are ready, we'll go and play those 2 beautiful song requests, INC original music. Take it away, Kuya Nico.
take everything away. I have lost a lot of things, but it's okay. Floods are raging waters, try the best to get in my way, but there's just no stopping me when I have my faith. Looking forward to tomorrow with the strength that I still have. God will never give me something I can't handle. I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on. Won't lose hope along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside His nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. I face a trial with a smile, 'cause I know He's with me every mile. Each test an opportunity to prove my faith. I don't feel sad, as a matter of fact, I'm glad. I feel happy and I don't feel bad. Ever stronger I will be, as long as He's with me. All the tests are unavoidable, but I know that nothing's impossible. As long as God's with me, I can win each battle. I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on. Won't lose hope along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside His nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. Let's stay strong, let's all hold on. No matter how rough it gets, carry on. Help each other along the way. Soldier on as we patiently wait, never let go. Let's prove our faith. All of us, we yearn for salvation. All of us, we have one goal. Let's keep our eyes fixed on the glorious prize.
Night.
welcome back. And yes, oh, two beautiful songs. Kuya Nico, thank you po. Stay strong and patiently waiting. He is patiently waiting. And before we went on our musical break, we had some comments, actually, very beautiful comments from Sister Myrtle from BC. She says, sometimes you have to be okay with not being everything for everyone all the time. Correct. Like you said, my manang Caroline Shank, you have to take care of yourself so you can take care of your family too. The expectations we put on ourselves are sometimes more than what others place on us. Yes, you want to be perfect in so many ways, right? I take care, like the house is perfect, this and that, everything's just, but you can only do so much. So yes, I like what I think it was Ate Isko yesterday who said, more connections, more commitments, less expectation. So we cannot expect that everything is going to always be 100%. We can only do so much, and we strive to do more. We try to level up. But yes, very true. We, that is okay. Not to be able to have that expectation, because we want to be able to make sure that whatever we're doing it at our level best. So whether it's only 80%, but that's your level best, and you slowly just level it up little by little, right? And Ate Isko added, managing time wisely is prioritizing. Yes, we prioritize. Of course, as members of the Church of Christ, as officers, that is top priority for us. Our offices, the duties that we have inside the Church of Christ, sharing our faith, that's a big priority in our lives. And so on to, I think this is a nice song break, or do we want to go on a song break before we go on to the last discussion at the care? Because
You want to go on a song break?
I was just going to say, because, this song, it is a song, the lyrics of this song is so very true for all of us. I would say all of us, because the blessings that we have received from our Almighty God is really overwhelming. Yes, we have gone through many challenges, but when you start appreciating the blessings, your life, when you're able to wake up in the morning, to be able to say, here I am performing my duty. There you are at the care, and our Ohana, they are there all the time. It's just more than what we expect, more than what we deserve. And so with this song, we'll take on this heartbeat song that I know everyone loves as well. And Kuya Nico, if you can play our bumper for our heartbeats, and then we'll introduce our INCRadio music for our heartbeats.
Your requested song, our favorites, Faith and Melody Heartbeats.
I have to commend Kuya Nico today, like at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. He's just on point on everything, the transition, the music, everything. Kuya Nico, doing a good job. This song is entitled More Than We Ask For. And this is for all of us, for you, our Ohana, because you are there all the time, and here we are all the time for you. So enjoy this INC original music. Once more, it's Heartbeats More Than We Ask For.
In this life we have, there's so many things we need for us to live along. We're bound for the challenges, many cries from battles, yet He did not abandon us. These wounds from hardships, we thought we could no longer withstand. Through our prayer, gives us more than we ask for. Oh, he gives us, yeah, he gives us more than we ask for.
And we are back. And thank you for that. Heartbeats and more than we asked for. Yes, there's just so many blessings that we have received more than we asked for. And even Kuya Nico loves that song as well. And I just want to read some of the comments while that song was playing. I really like this because Brother Robin says, the one thing I'm happy when I'm at work, I have Faith and Melody on and my customers can listen and hear the music too. Yay! Thank you, poor Brother Robin, for that. Yes, there you are, tuning into Faith and Melody. And that's what we do, when we're out just playing, having it on the background. And why not? Why not? We do that to share our faith, right? And Sister Shirley says, God gives us more than we ask for. And that is true. So very, very true. And as much as we don't want to say goodbye and we don't want to end the show because we're almost there, gathering together and seeking Him first pleases our Almighty God. When we get up in the morning, right away, we just say a short prayer of thanks, for waking us up and giving us another chance to be alive. It's a blessing. It's more than just a simple blessing. It's a huge blessing for all of us. Our lives may sometimes be a roller coaster, experiencing ups and downs, but we've come this far, and yes, we can say, here we are. Here we are, strong members of the Church of Christ. And when Atikira and I are talking about our travels, and we visited, Chicago, meeting the ministers there. We went to Bloomingdale, meeting the brethren there. It's and you feel family, you feel the closeness of the members of the Church of Christ. So the last question we have on today's topic of here you are, what gives you the strength to continue to be strong even through hardships and struggles? And why is this important? Why is continuing important? The one thing that I can say, the one thing that gives me strength to continue to be strong is the prayers. Nothing can beat that. The prayers, and when you see God's answers, just like what I have personally experienced, going to Chicago and coming back. Going there, the flight, it almost felt like I went home to the Philippines because it's almost like a 24-hour flight. But then when you come to think of it, God has reasons why, right? He will, like Atikir had said earlier, He will redirect your path. Maybe there's something going on that He doesn't want you to experience. And so, because of the prayers and because of the answers to my prayers, He has kept me stronger. It has kept me closer to our Almighty God. So, yes, I am prepared for the challenges that I'm ready to face in 2025, but I know that I will not be alone. I will not face the challenges that I will have for 2025 on my own. I have my family, I have my best friend, I have my blood family, I have my Iglesia Ni Cristo family, and most of all, I have God on my side to keep me stronger, to face the challenges and to welcome the blessings that is in store for me for 2025. And this is important because this will keep me grounded. This will keep me faithful and loyal to stay strong as a member of the Church of Christ, as an officer, to keep performing no matter what. Yesterday, both Atikir and I didn't know if we were able to broadcast today because even her flight was delayed as well. We don't even know if we're able to make it this morning, but God has his plans and God answers because that's what we prayed for. We want to be able to make sure that we perform our duties this morning. And he did that. He answered our prayers. And for me, the one thing that gives me the strength to continue is prayer. Prayer, believing that God answers and listens to our prayers. What about you, Atikir, and our Ohana? We want to hear your answer on this.
Yes, the question is what gives you the strength to continue to be strong even through hardships and struggles? Um, Auntie Jonah mentions there's things that we encounter throughout our lives, and sometimes we don't understand why it happens. Um, Sometimes life throws us unexpected situations that, again, we don't need to understand, we don't need to question, right? We rely on our Almighty God. For me, the strength um, to continue to be strong is the times when it's hard, the times where you throw those tears out there. It's the times that you say to Him, "Here you are. I know you are here. I know you are here with me. You're here beside me." I know that there's times where life is tough and you go and you do your prayers, and sometimes um, we still don't understand why this is happening. But yet, for me, to be able to say it out loud and say, "Here you are. I know you are here. You will be by my side. You never leave us alone," is all you can really rely on, knowing that He is there. I don't, we don't have the solutions. I don't have the solutions. Um, but knowing that He is here, that's what keeps us going with our struggles. Knowing that He's giving us this right, this privilege to continue to worship Him, to continue to call on Him. Because again, as we've said, He is our creator. Keep that relationship with Him. Keep it, because He is the one who will take you out of whatever uh, miserable or whatever terrible things that you are going through. If you have to shout it out, just say it. God, I know you're here. I know you are here. And this is why we emphasize these prayers, especially during the worship services. It is all about the singing. It is all about being present, willingly wanting to be there and knowing that He is going to take care of what you are going through. That's what I know that strengthens me. Because with all the troubles, with all the things that comes about, you have to let Him rely on Him. I'm going to bring this up really quickly is during our vacation, I got a phone call. I got a phone call regarding my mom. But what can you do when you're on vacation? You leave it to God, right? You let God take care of her. I let God take care of her. There's no sense in me worrying. There's no sense in me ruining or messing up the vacation because God was with her. God is with her, and everything is okay. I didn't, with the people that we were with, we want it to be a good vacation. We didn't want it to be where, oh no, I have to go to the corner and cry, or I have to go do this. No, you keep going because you rely on our Almighty God. And you know what? Our Almighty God is going to take care of her. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. So these little things that come up, you have to, no matter what situation you're at, or no matter where you are at, if something comes about, trust in Him. Trust Him. And that's what keeps me strong on these hardships and struggles. Because again, all I can say to Him is, here you are. Here you are all the time. All the time. So there it is. That is how I keep strong, Auntie Jonah.
Yes. Yeah, that was I was there and that was tough. You wanna tell at the care, oh, it's gonna be okay, but then at the back of your mind, is it really going to be okay? But we prayed, while we were there, because you don't want to ruin the vacation, but then at the same time you're worrying about a loved one, right? But because of the power of prayer, she's okay. And and she's got family that took care of her, and we have God that answers our prayers. Adi Ivy says, expect nothing, appreciate everything. Time goes by so quickly that we will miss on a lot of things if we keep dwelling on the negativity. There's just so many beautiful things happening out there. If you have your parents around, show them and appreciate them, give them the love, be present. If you can visit them more often that you did not do before, spend quality time with them. Um, do that. And, it's easy for us to say, oh, I will be there. I'll visit you next week. What if next week doesn't come? You know, do it now. When we hear in the worship services, salvation is now. We share our faith to everyone because we are so looking forward to that great day. But what about our families? What about our friends? We can only do so much. We can share our faith, and it's up to God to do his part. We'll do our part in inviting them to make sure that they too can say, oh, we look forward, for that great day. Kind of like what Kuya Rana says, what keeps it going is a promise, the promise of our Almighty God that after all of these challenges that we go through, God will reward us. And Ate Isko says, go happily serve God to make him happy by being true and pure and obedient. Ate Joy says, the power of prayer with faith. And Cousin Ida says, the holy city where we can meet our loved ones and the members of the Church of Christ who did good, who won the fight. And Ate Melvi says, experiencing God's love and grace on a daily basis is what keeps me going in life. Whether my prayers are answered or not, this is a good thing. Whether my prayers are answered or not, I continue to trust the process and embrace challenges as opportunities. This is the one thing that we have to make certain. Not all the prayers are answered the way they want them to be answered. You could be praying for something, but if it's not meant for you, God will give you an answer contradicting what you're praying for because that is not for you. And God will give you an answer that is right for you. And we know God has the best plans and knows everything and knows best for all of us. Cousin Ida also says, likewise, we are here for you too, our support system, our Faith and Melody hosts, crew at the desk, the pogging text from the main station, the main studio. Um, Ati Melvi says, God's radiant light have been my guide through my darkest moments. Life is but a fleeting moment, and God makes life easier to bear because his promises are true and love us no matter what. And virtual hugs at the care and praying for you and your family. So I take care open the waterfall. So these are just happy tears that we have. Ate Iska says, what keeps me waking up, I have to finish my race and reach my true home. And Brother Robin says, no matter what we go through, good or bad, never lose faith in what our Lord God will do for us. As long as we are always obedient and faithful to him, he will never leave us alone. And Atides is shouting out our Ohana for the love and support. Yes, I am choking up on this one at the care, because it's just overwhelming to feel the love of our Ohana. And now everyone's, reaching out to you at the care, virtual hugs to you and mom. I had the privilege of meeting at the care's parents. Oh, they're just the sweetest, the kindest people. And yes, praying for her, her health and speedy recovery. And yes, can't wait to see her again in person and hug her again. And yes, I think we are up for our acronym of the day at the care. If you are ready, and Kuya Nico, if you can play that bumper for our acronym of the day. Dun, 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 dun. Who's got the red nose now?
Wow. I wasn't meant to. I wasn't meant to
Normally
make
it's me
music
when
here.
I cry. Oh, my nose turns red. Now it's Atikirs. But on a lighter note, okay, acronym of the day. There's just so many and so beautiful. Everyone just like wow. It gets it keeps getting better and better every single time, right? Atikir.
It gets better and better, but it gets harder and harder
And harder to
to
pick,
pick that
right?
one,
But
right?
yes. Okay. So for me,
Wait, 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 wait.
oh,
I
okay.
want you to pick. I want you to pick two because I have two.
Oh,
If
okay.
you can,
Okay.
if you can.
I'm gonna pick two. My first one is Here You Are from Ate Isko. Having empathetic reflection elevates you to oozingly uncover amazing relationship endlessly. Oh wow.
Wow.
That's like that is just wow. Okay, like okay, the other one that I have, okay. But why don't you go and pick your first one?
Okay. My first one is also "Here You Are" by Ati Ivy, Sunshine there in Sacramento, which is hold on, I have I can't see it. It is helping everyone remember enthusiastically yearning on ultimately achieving remarkable results. Everyone, every day. So that
Wow.
one was nice. Yes, that one was really nice. So that
Okay.
was my first one. So yay, Ati Ivy.
Okay. My second one is Ate Melvis. Here you are, happily embracing rare experiences, yearning over understanding about resolution expectations. Oh, they're just getting so
Wow.
good at this.
They
Just
are.
so good at this acronym, right?
Very well, very well. Second one for me is also Here You Are, the full topic as well. Here You Are with Eti Eliza Julian, as well as from Sacramento. Have every reason each year on understanding and respecting everyone.
Wow.
Wow. It
Wow.
even makes sense. Like it makes sense. And I'm like, oh, that's really good. Really good. So yes, that is our four wonderful, as everyone else who has participated as well. Wonderful, wonderful as well. But with that, I know it is it went by so fast, right? It went by so fast. It was such a beautiful program today. The topic here is Here You Are. Here You Are as well. We do want to say thank you to Kuya Nico out there in the main studio. He is by himself solo and he has made everything so smoothly, as
Yes.
well as was still able to play a beautiful requested song for someone specially waiting patiently. Right? Thank you. Thank you, Kuya Nico, for being there for us again. Wonderful, wonderful job as usual. We also have our executive producer, Atides, out there. She is out there commenting as well in Hawaii. Thank you, Atides, for keeping us on our toes, right? Keeping us on our toes. Thank you so much again for being there for us. Our overseeing minister, Brother Edwin Esabuke in the Philippines, together with our program manager, Brother Sam Estepito, and our station manager, Brother Wally Taray. We also have our INC Media Production Section Chief, Brother Montrevial Boy, and of course, our CEBSI President and CFO Coordinator, our brother Angelo Irano Manalo. We also have, of course, our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, who again has shared this platform for everyone so we can reconnect and connect to those around the world and not forget anybody. We do have another program right after us. It is Iglesia ni Cristo and the Bible. So stay tuned. It is how God, Christ, and the apostles value the church. It'll be with Brother Jan Bautista and Brother Ariel Evangelista. So hold on and just continue watching wonderful, wonderful programs throughout the day, actually, on INC Radio. So this is Faith and Melody, and I am Carolyn Shane. And to you, Ati Jonah, with the
Thank
Christian
you.
values.
Wow, time flew by quickly. Just a
Yes.
quick, I just want to give a shout out to Ati Shirley. She says, thank you, Ati Kier and Ati Jonah, for your good work. Really inspire me and help me to move forward, to never give up. Love you, po. In my duties, I'll say I will never let it go. And for our Christian values this morning, knowing that the guidance of our church administration is an instrument sent by God, guiding us on the righteous path, we know that our Almighty God is generous in His love. At times of tears, in times of celebration, we know that our Almighty God is there by our side. We can truly shout out and say, here you are. And for our closing song, it's Happy Victory. Once again, I am Sister Jonah Lopez, and this has been a beautiful, beautiful, overwhelming Faith and Melody. And join us tomorrow again with Ate Des and Manong Flo. This has been Faith and Melody. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ohana. Thank you, Kuya Nico. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh yeah, yeah, the words of God came went from a distant land. He chose a messenger to bring all people to the true church. Yeah, though trials came along the way, he kept his trust in God that this work would be victorious. Let's celebrate and praise our God above, for He blesses and loves the Church of Christ. Let's all be happy in our victory, the victory of the Church of Christ. It stood the test of time. Now the church has reached glorious heights. From 1 man to millions, all throughout the world. The trials came along the way. He kept his trust in God that this work would be victorious. Let's celebrate and praise our God above, for He blesses and loves the Church of Christ.
Thank